What's up, people? It's Wales here on the Rundown Show. You already know how we do it from Monday through Friday. We take you through all the social media gist, everything that has trended, both on X, which is formerly known as Twitter, and all other social media platforms in Nigeria. With me today, I've got someone special, someone from the depth of creativity.
Oh, Telebos, Abito Sheka!
Which of the powers do you have?
Abito Sheka, I love Abito Sheka.
Because you already shake too much.
Abito Sheka! Telebos, my name is Odenka Enyola Bekololai, and I'm pleased to be on the Rundown. Energy. Telebos.
I love the energy award. I think Abito Sheka fits you very well. But for me, you're not asking my power. You're not asking what power I have. You're not asking what power I have. And I have the power of pandemic. I have the power of epidemic.
That pandemic, no one wants to run away from you because I need to lock myself.
You need to run away. You need to be very careful because I can turn you down anytime I want.
This is a pandemic of perspective of poverty.
You're something else. You're something, but we need to go into the conversation today. We have a lot of gist for you. But we're starting off with the case of bullying in Nigeria. This is very important. We need to take this. We need to give you this ride as it is still hot. The Nigerian government, Ministry of Women Affairs, has asked for the Lead British International School to be shut down because of the case of bullying. And when it came online, it came on X, formerly known as Twitter. The power of social media.
The power of social media. That video was so disheartening.
It was.
It was so like, I was like, look at the slaps. And I was trying to like filter the conversation. I was trying to get the conversation. She was like, who said I'm heartbroken? I was saying one time I'm heartbroken. I hope the slap is not. I hope the slap is not of man. It's like the power of Adam too.
There was a particular guy.
Action.
You know, there were two videos.
Yes.
One where they were both standing and this girl, poor girl, was being slapped. And then there was another video of a guy beside, and then the guy was like, I caused a rift between them. I can't remember how he said precisely. But it's just so interesting to me that for these little things, people can, bully each other and fight like that in school.
And the slaps were so interested like it was in what happened after. It was coming. And I went to a boarding school, and I'm not saying I'm very, very innocent of this because.
Were you a bully or you were bullied?
I was bullied, and maybe when I was a prefect, please, I went out of the line or I went below the belt in some things. Yes, but when I changed personnel, we are matured. Let bygones be bygones.
Okay. Don't come and use so what did you do when you became a prefect?
I just took matters seriously. I was so dedicated. But I think this was because there was already a tradition, and I was immersed and absorbed into the tradition. I think that's one of the things that caused this bullying. I think why this went out viral showed that I think because of the way the school is structured and the school is built, I think they are permitted to go with phones. Like in my school, we didn't. Yeah, we didn't go with phones.
A friend of mine, we're talking about this, and the person was like, maybe they shouldn't have had phone in the school. I'm like, the phone is even one of the reasons we have this video out because it wouldn't be there. And people even say that because it's private school, that all the girls and boys there, they're uncultured, they are treated with leniency, they can behave. In public schools in Nigeria, there are times when one something college is fighting one something community grammar school and everything. Every Friday you have to run from your school.
There was one time I think in my school, a prefect flogged a Ginolat until blood started coming out. Almost like close to his eyes. It was that crazy. I went to post-secondary school at Korea. Shout out to my school, but it was crazy. The bully was hot. It was like an unending tradition. I think when a particular commandant came, he tried to tune it down, but it was like crazy.
I don't think we can ever eradicate bullying itself. And bullying is not something that only happens because it doesn't only happen in schools. So if you see in workplace, organization and everything.
Even in church.
Even in church.
Once you are rich, I have a bright future. I'm coming for you. I am coming for you.
There was a pandemic to you. And yes, there's bully everywhere, even in the society. Look, for instance, the music industry. What happened to Mohbad? And I was talking about Sam Larry was being bullied and all of that. So we can all experience this in different people. in the end, we must all accept that bullying is unacceptable anywhere in the society.
Thank God I didn't to bully you.
I've been bullied from the beginning of this show.
Who bullied
and I
you?
did justice for Adewale.
And you're laughing like
justice for all right.
I'm not a bully. Look how slim I am. I don't
really?
have, I don't have
you
power.
are. How slim you are. Moving on to the next story. Today we have Queen of Afrobeat, Tiwa Savage.
I like how she calls it. I like how she calls it.
Okay.
Tiwa Savage. Come on! I'm your fan, mama. Come on, pick me.
Let us.
But look at it. I'm going to say, come and pick me on this show. I'm not a beggar.
Really, you are, really. But moving on, Tiwa Savage has produced a movie called Water and Gary. Recently, yesterday, precisely, that was on Thursday, she released the trailer of her upcoming movie to be premiered on May the 10th on Prime Video. The movie trailer was intriguing. It was interesting. It was something different from what we've seen in Nollywood, and I cannot just wait to see what she has for us.
And looking at the name of the movie,
Water and Gary.
I think she had an album too that was titled Water and Gary.
Yes,
and I was like, what is her
what exactly?
I think it's the Water and Gary.
I think it's the
she
local.
has this song in it. Somebody, 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 song of me.
Is it Water and Gary that's coming to love her?
Because I feel there's something that's connected to her with Water and Gary. Maybe the suffering of life, the tribulations.
Really?
That's connected with Water and Gary.
And you want her to come pick you up. I'm talking about the suffering. But you know what's interesting to me, Beko? It's how she's been able to venture from the music industry into
cosmetics from cosmetics to
I mean, she's just all rounded.
She's the queen. She is.
She's all rounded.
Take your flowers. Take your flowers. But every time take the flowers,
before now, Beko, before now, you realize that we've seen Tiwa Savage in a very limited short form while she was in the production of Sugar, limited series at that time. And it's just so interesting how she performed that time. People will say, oh, okay, maybe she's just a musician, she's just coming up. But now we're seeing her in a feature
producing a movie.
And like the soundtrack, she owns the rights to the soundtrack. Everything was just like, I'm just like, is this a music video? Is it? There's a lot to expect. This,
and even her beauty in the video was just popping out like bash, 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 bash. And I really love everything that Tiwa Savage. You know, one thing about the creative sector is you can actually be anything.
You can be anything. So who are you, Becca? That's the question.
Opportunity, a lot of things.
Who are you?
I am a plethora of glory.
You are under Bosque.
But also a plethora of unlimited, unending, flawless, phenomenal
this
glory.
next story.
But I can't wait for everything that Tiwa Savage will give out, because I'm a big fan of Tiwa Savage. Like, if you have known me from SS2 in my secondary school, like whenever I was entering to the class, I'm always singing song this song in this Tiwa Savage song in this song. Oh, this Marvin song. This second one. Oh, boy, you say you go light my fire.
Really?
Gentlemen, enter the classes. Oh, boy, you say you go light my fire.
Who dey light your fire? Becca, who's lighting your fire?
Tiwa Savage.
Truthfully, who's lighting your fire?
My fire. It have Moving on to our mommy, epistle writer, Tony Abraham.
Oh my God! Now I understand why you had to laugh before. Tony Abraham came out on her Instagram page to write a lengthy post about rivalry in the Yoruba movie industry and in extension the Nollywood movie industry. She mentioned people like Funke Kendele and some other people that they were rivals in the industry. That when Funke Kendele was number 1,
she was
and then
number
she
8,
left, and then she was number 2, and then she became number 2. But at the end of it, she was preaching peace. She was preaching collaboration. She's saying Funke Akindele is an elder in the industry. Funke Akindele has shown the way how you can win $1 billion. You can work and get $1 billion naira at the cinemas when you produce a movie. So there's a lot to learn from Funke Akindele.
One post in December.
I'm wondering what the post will be about, but I cannot tell. But I'm just so happy that we are seeing this from her. But people are still saying that was there ever a competition?
It's in your mind, man. Because
was there ever a competition?
Delulu win. Actually, Delulu. Someone, I think, see, Mommy, Tony Abraham, I believe in you.
I Tony Abraham, fantastic. She's been a fantastic producer all through. But the question is just that, was it ever a competition?
I may not say a producer for me. I'm not saying she has been a fantastic producer. Okay. But I can say she has been a fantastic comic actor or comic actress. Like, she has been top notch. I mean, I feel in comic acting, even for Kakindele does not have a power.
Really?
Yes, I'm being serious here.
Wow.
When it comes to being comic,
what would you talk about Jennifer's Diary then?
No, I don't believe she even has the power. See, Tony Abraham is selfless, especially when she's doing this character where she's a big liar, where she gives all this lie.
Yeah,
like
it's always like Alakada.
It's always as if, you are lying this kind of big lie, and you're so comfortable to say. Like, when it comes to comic acting and manifesting and also delivering, no, you cannot compare. She's unparalleled.
She's unparalleled in that.
But when it comes to producing, she can do advertisement like 58 times in a dialogue. And you're like, man, it's the movie. And I think also our end sometimes is always kind of
questionable.
It's always mama, you know, like a scripting. I bet you know, like supervise scripting. Like, sorry, now you really supervise the script. But when it comes to acting, even for Kakele, to me, is nowhere close to her. When it comes to production,
well, I wouldn't agree that Fokakele is nowhere close to her when it comes to acting, because
I didn't say acting. I mean comic acting.
Okay.
Let's
agree to disagree. Yes. But what people are saying is that there was never a competition.
There was never.
Everybody was on the old.
The sky is big.
The heaven is big for you to.
Now you don't get good script writers. Sorry, now you don't get good script writers. Look at the time called. It was phenomenal.
It was phenomenal.
The storyline is excellent.
Yes, it is, and it's relatable.
Actually, it's marketable. They don't need to sell it by it was selling by itself.
Exactly. It sold itself as
and you're saying Auntie Fatia was number 1. She got to be number 1.
So,
Nigerians are so wonderful. They were like, she was saying that all the records she had broken in box office, somebody say, sorry, my what are the records?
Records. But really, she has her own records. But other people are also saying that even these people, both Fokakele and also Tony Abraham, these people came in another time. There were people who held the scene. People like Fetia Williams, people like Bookie Wright. These are people that held the scene even before both of you came into limelight. But that's not the conversation today. The conversation is that there's no rift between them and they are cool.
There was a rift.
Now, I'm saying there's no rift now again. There's no rift.
Okay, they're all cool. Don't open the letter. According to the episode too. She went for Mercy Aigbe. If you had gone through and you don't have that. She also went for Mercy Aigbe, where she actually adored her, because they were.
I'm going to set pandemic to you to make him keep quiet.
Because there are actually 3 people that are leading. Actually, Mercy Aigbe, Fokakele, and Tony Abraham. Tony Abraham is a lovely actress. I love her, but I think she just needs to focus more on her script writing and how her ending should be. She's wonderful, and she is. Thumbs up to Fokakele. And for Mercy Aigbe, I won't say much because I didn't watch the other already. But the reviews I got were so alarming. But I still believe but I have to go to myself.
Okay. I wouldn't want to criticize Adewale right now, but I think she did so well, fantastically for producing a movie. I didn't watch it. I've seen a lot of review of the movie. Some are good, some are bad. A lot of criticism around it, but I think all this criticism is just for you to become better at what you do with your art. But moving on to we need to move on.
Lastly, we want to really see your movies this December. I want to see what good storylines or what
I think December is going to be chopped off.
Other movies you would actually grace and bless us with. So moving on. This is our last story, and I just second to the last.
Why?
Second to the last, not the forgetting.
Okay, second to the last. So I think he has another special gist for us at the end of this program today. But second to the last story, I don't know why we continue to talk about this person almost every week. This is no other person that looks the same color. Almost the same color. Almost the same color.
One hand for the most notorious controversial person on Instagram stage.
VD. Very Dark Man is coming out right now. Not for other person, not for Bobrisky that is in Kirikiri now, but for Hilda
Basi.
And what is it about? He came out to say that Hilda Basi was collecting money from people, and then they were not having their cooking class. He has gone through the social media. A lot of people are writing they haven't been added to the class. I don't know. You see that job letter? You just go on scroll on somebody else's what's it called, comment section on their post, and you're reading. Okay, somebody is saying, okay, I've applied and I don't have money, or I've not been open. The class is not. I'm just wondering, how do you get the time to go through all of this thing? But Hilda Basi too has come out to tell them that we've had more than 5,000 people apply, and they're all in their classes. They've all been taught different kind of cuisines that they should cook. And I'm just like, can you just let us breathe? Very dark man, look for something else important to talk about.
Is it because it's Dabasi?
No, it's not because it's Dabasi.
Look at the way you look at me.
It's because it's Dabasi. What's the other side of it?
The good side about it.
What's the good side?
What's the good side? Know how to make money.
Know how to make money. 5,000 plus.
I heard she made a total of 25 million.
I don't know.
Like 35,000.
Why are you lowering your voice? There's nobody here to come and kidnap you for money.
Guinness World Records. I want to break a record.
You need to break a record too.
How to make beats while twerking on the seats for 98 hours. Because
Guinness World Record.
What did I make the record now? And now open class.
Open a class.
Master class of making beats and twerking. It's 9,000 naira.
But Vicky James had her own too. I had her own was almost running into hundreds of thousands of naira. I can't really vouch for that, but
in the embassy they want class every AK market day.
Oh, now
in the embassy they
have to make their money.
But it's actually affordable.
But I must
doing with a platform.
Also say, fair to say, that Hilda Basi is not only collecting this money from there. There are a lot of prizes to be won. There's a car. I've seen fridges. Yes, there's a car. I've seen fridges. I've seen different kind of things that people have. Yeah, iPhone.
Let's say you enter the class, register.
I've seen her do all of that, so I just think that it's a fantastic thing, and she's also giving back to the society, and she's doing that. She's a giver.
She has the heart
so I think VDM, go and look for something to do. Create a thing for yourself. No, I'm not supporting Hilda Basi here, but I don't want VDM to do something as well. Maybe create a class on how to attack people on social media. Master class that attacking people on social media
activist or something.
Well, is he an activist right now? I think he's tilted away from activism into just... maybe this...
Now, the last moving on.
No, you don't want to talk about it. Okay, let me leave VDM for you. Let me leave VDM for you. Let me leave him for you.
To do what?
To hold on to him. Maybe it's your helper that you'll be looking for. Let's move on to the next story.
This gist too, because even very dark minded, even had his opinion and also his contribution to this gist. Let's talk about the Chinese restaurant in Abuja that was locked up because
I've been trying to run away from that story.
It has been restricted to Nigerians and it's only open to Chinese citizens. And I'm asking, in my country, no, let me get them. In our country,
it's yours as well.
In our country, you can't establish business.
You establish
a business and organization, and you are restricting the owners, the genuine landowners, citizens, not to enter. Now, I've heard that one, like, I think was saying something about we should let them be. And you see, FCCP, anyone, they came for them. They locked it up. They locked it up. Exactly.
It's just so interesting how things that cannot be done in other countries.
I'm sorry, you don't go to the country before. No. You never travel to country. You have not traveled to a particular country. You don't know how it's done.
Beko.
Do you have the rule of law? Do you have the constitution?
Beko, don't rub yourself. Don't rub your situation on me. I'm on another realm. But looking
of delusion.
Moving on. Just so interesting. No. Moving on with this same conversation. We're talking about how things that are not acceptable in another country should not be accepted in Nigeria. You can't go to China now and establish a business and you say only Nigeria. Who will even come and buy from you? Are you not even there to go and sell to 1.4 billion people? I'm sure Nigerians are even wiser. Nigerians are wiser than this. We don't do all this shit.
These people will go to Chinese restaurants. They get money to the But we love the activism.
It's a store. It's a supermarket. And this person has run away. We're still looking for the owner of the store. Maybe we'll come to your house and maybe the person is hiding in your place because they're very particular about this story. VDM also went there and then he was saying his own thing. And also, let him just go and rest.
Rest.
VDM rest.
Did you buy my transfer?
Okay. Okay. Your spokesperson has spoken.
Please, in case they are selling something sweet and tantalizing in the restaurant, I'm available to come and test, to come and eat the food, to come and enjoy.
Beko, we've had enough of VDM on this show.
Oh, I'm not talking about VDM. I'm talking about Chinese restaurants.
This is my show.
This is my show. The royal choice. I can come. I'm hungry.
Okay.
Anyway,
okay.
It's fun.
Oh my word! Oh my word! Oh my word! Beko is phenomenal. Beko is a handful. Is
of glory.
Which handful of glory? A handful of troubles to hold on to, and that's where we cut. That is the impression I want to give people at the end of the show, and that's where we.
Cut the show quickly now.
Beko, it's been wonderful having you on this show. Thank you so much. You're such a fantastic.
It's wonderful. Camera,
you're such a fantastic human being.
Oh, it's your camera.
You're such a fantastic human being. I'm so happy. This is bullying happening right here on my show. But thank you so much for being a part of the program today.
I'm always glorified.
Always VDM.
I'm always glorified. You're always welcome. Yes.
Thank you. And thank you to our viewers for being a part of this rundown this week. Next week, we're going to come again with all the gist, all the gbedo, all the interesting things that will be going on our social media here in Nigeria. If you want to join the conversation, you can do so by clicking our YouTube page, our Facebook, and also an Instagram page to drop your comments, drop your likes, and share it with your family and friends. My name is Wales, and I've been hanging out with
Odayinka Eniola Bekololai, aka Energy.
We will continue to do like this, but until we come your way next time, I'm Wales, and it's a goodbye.